Hello there, this is Michael. I'm going to share with you today about domain registrar options and hosting options for your WordPress website. This is very, very important, so let's go and get started and looking at our different options here. To begin, I want to go in and start letting you know that this process is actually not that bad. For those that are starting to begin on the website, this is your first step on your way to exciting times for your website. Again, this is a domain name and hosting options for your new WordPress website. And let me begin by looking at Google real quick, which is really, really awesome. Google is a very, very helpful piece of searching. We look at domain name registrars. You will see that we have a lot of different options out there. And again, a domain name registrar is a company that manages the reservation of internet domain names. A domain name registrar must be accredited by a generic top-level domain registry or a country code top-level domain. So again, our domain, it has to work. Again, you need to reserve a domain name in order to have a website. Those things are really, really important for you. So what do we look at? So in domain name registrars, one of the big names that you can look at, Namecheap. Namecheap is a very good one. And in Namecheap, you can then buy the domain and you can then search for different things. Say, for instance, I want to look at a hat store. So I want to say, I love hats. And I wanted to do a search on that to see what's out there. I love hats has come out here, and there has so many different options for you. Right here, you have the ilovehats.dev, which is not very, very popular if you're wanting to do .com. That one is actually, you have to make an offer, meaning that it's probably a real, real popular one, and somebody has already bought the rights to it. But you can also go in and search other things as well. And again, to go back and look at different options for you, and I want to say hats for Mike. Hats for Mike, we can see what's out there too. Now here's a good one for you. For Hats for Mike store that I wanted to put up, $8.88 a year. You can do that and be able to, again, very inexpensive, and you can do it for however many years you want to. But that's how you search for a domain. You have to get a domain first before you get your website, and then go and pay for that and get that all set to go. And again, many registrars out there you can choose from. This is just one of them. Now, if we go back to Google real quick and we look for hosting, hosting is important too because this is what houses your website files. And for WordPress, you don't have to get anything fancy. This does not have to be anything special. But again, WordPress hosting, for instance, so we do a search on that, the hosting on here, there's several different options for you. And again, what does the WordPress hosting do if you think about it? And like I say here, they talk about due to the large number of users using WordPress, several hosting providers have chosen to offer managed WordPress hosting. And it has become very, very popular. So when you look for hosting, you want to look to make sure that they have WordPress, which most of them do. You can find so many different options. One of the ones that's real popular too, Bluehost. That's a real good, big one for a lot of folks. You can go to Bluehost and get managed WordPress hosting for as little as $3 a month. And again, this is just one option. You can look at several of them. HostGator, there's also MochaHost, there's also, you name it, there's one-on-one, I believe. Lots of different options. That's just a few to name. There's so many more than that. But the thing is, don't go out overboard with the WordPress hosting. And that can be very, very simple. And as long as you purchase a package and get the basic one to start out, like I say, $3 a month, where you can do it annually, either way you want to do it. But get yourself some hosting. You'll need that as well. But there's so many different options out there. I highly recommend you do a search on WordPress hosting as well as domain names. And you can do a search on all those. And GoDaddy's another one for domain names. But look at those different options. Check it out and see. I hope this has been very helpful for you.